FiberNet brings better connectivity to Marshall, Michigan. And for those of you that don't follow this show as much, what is fiber to the home? Well, that is what I refer to as municipal broadband. What that means is the internet, instead of being controlled by a corporate entity like Comcast or AT&T, it's controlled by cities and communities. We need this because we lost net neutrality. We need to take the internet out of the corporations' hands and into the hands of cities and communities. I'm fighting for it in my community in Pasadena. A lot of you guys are fighting for it in your communities across the country. And Marshall, Michigan just had a victory. The town of Marshall launched its FiberNet fiber to the home service in 2018 and has rapidly blanketed the community with some of the best connectivity in South Central Michigan. They're proving once again that it isn't only the urban areas with a thirst for fast, affordable, reliable connectivity. So, I guess Marshall is some huge, rich community, right? Well, I don't know about that. It has a population of 7,000. The small town is steeped in interesting history, including an 1843 incident. Okay. So here's how it breaks down. Marshall's network costs about $2.5 million to deploy, and they expect to spend approximately $1 million per year to operate and maintain the investment. And here's what people can expect to pay. $50, $40 a month, $150, $60, $250, $90, $99, excuse me. And if you want $1,000, $200 a month. Rates are all symmetrical and subscribers pay no installation fee. Marshall has been attracting new businesses in recent years. And while FiberNet isn't the only reason, when recent additions have come to town, they request the service. So isn't that interesting that every community so far, every community that has launched a successful fiber to the home program or successful municipal broadband program, it's brought business into their community. It's provided a good service for residents that residents prefer. And they get high-speed internet at a reasonable price. Because the Comcast and AT&Ts in the world, they don't invest in the proper infrastructure because they don't give a shit. They don't have competition, so they don't give a shit. They just want to make as much money as possible. And if that means not investing in infrastructure and price gouging you anyway, that's what they're going to do. And when the day happens, when the court battles have subsided and they can do what they want in regards to the dismantleization of net neutrality, they're going to do it. They're going to charge you more to access certain websites. They're going to charge content creators to have their video loads faster or slower. They're going to do it. That's why they want net neutrality gone, so they can price gouge the internet further and make it into cable television 2.0. That's what they're going to do. But now people in Marshall, Michigan don't have to worry about that. People in Chattanooga, Tennessee don't have to worry about that. People in Oberlin, Ohio don't have to worry about that. People in Fort Collins, Colorado and Longmont, Colorado, they don't have to worry about that. People in Sandy, Oregon don't have to worry about that. Tacoma, Washington. This can be done. A town of 7,000 people just did it. Charlemont, Massachusetts did it. They told Comcast to get out. They kicked Comcast out of their community because they banded together. They voted and they said, goodbye, bye, bye-bye. We're building our own. Fuck off, Comcast. We're building our own. That's the power when you build local alliances. You can tell Chevron to get lost. Ask Gail McLaughlin. Go look up what Gail McLaughlin did in Richmond, California. And this is why we need local alliances to really bring about change in this country. It's not going to happen from the top to the bottom. It's going to happen from the bottom up. And it starts right in your backyard. So you pick a cause and you start doing it. My cause is municipal broadband. I want to get municipal broadband into Pasadena, California. And it's been hard because, you know, I'm just kind of coming up with the strategy on my own. I've had nothing but pushback from local government. I've had zero support. They did put it on a municipal agenda, and on the agenda they told us we can't afford it. Somehow, Pasadena, California can't afford what Marshall, Michigan can, what Oberlin, Ohio can, what Chattanooga, Tennessee can afford, what Sandy, Oregon. Somehow Pasadena, California can't afford that. I don't know what makes Pasadena so different. So congratulations, Marshall. And this is another for instance of what needs to happen in every city and county and community in the country. And it's starting. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your